Hello, and welcome back to Hogwarts Legacy. Alright. Let's see where we are at. Okay, so we're in our room of requirement. Ooh, we got a new quest. What is it? Alright, so we've got a couple to do and a couple... So these are within the main quest, and these are relationship quests. So we'll do these. I think I want to do this one. So we will go to Hogsmeade and talk to Poppy. And see what she wants.
Hogsmeade, here I come.
When I was younger, practices of the dark arts should stick to fighting amongst themselves, if you ask me.
My advice when dealing with untoward matters is in for a canut, in for a galleon.
Hasn't been anyone as bad as Barnabas Deverell in a while, has there?
It's not one thing, it's the other.
Shh.
Not much of the dark arts that frightens me as long as I have me one.
Alright. Okay, Poppy, what do you got for us? There's she. Oh, wait. Probably till daytime.
It's not like her to forget.
Hi, Poppy.
I didn't keep you waiting, did I?
Not at all. I was just at the post office. Gran told me to expect a package, but it looks as if she forgot to send it. She didn't send me an owl this week either. Perhaps she's busy with her research.
What kind of research is she doing?
It varies from week to week, but it's always to do with creatures.
Oh,
Last week she was
cool.
studying legnots and plimpies.
What was she sending you?
Only some feed she's been developing. I was going to give it to Professor Howin for the measles.
What did you find out about the dragon you were tracking?
I realised that she didn't know the poachers had her egg, so when she left Horntail Hall, she would have headed straight to her nest. I went back to the tent and tracked her flight.
Oh, wow.
How do you track a dragon long after she's gone?
Tree canopies, burn marks, things like that.
Wow.
Well done. You certainly know what you were doing.
I can't be certain, but I have an idea of one place she may have been heading. I thought we might go and see it for ourselves.
Let's go.
Shall we leave now?
If that's all right. I want to see how she's faring if she had a collar on. And she's likely frantic about her egg. Here we are. I do think this is where we'll find her. The terrain's typical of where the breed would nest. I suspect it's how the poachers found her to begin with. They likely camped here and logged her patterns. Perhaps nabbed her first and then her egg. Dragons are hard enough to wrangle, let alone maternal ones.
You got all of that from simply standing here.
You'd be surprised how easy it is to think like a poacher. Shall we see if she's home? We only need to return her egg.
Could be dangerous.
You're making this sound simple, but this is a dragon after all.
Hebrideans can be aggressive, but they're also clever. She caught on quickly enough when you showed her how to escape the tent. She'll understand why we're here once she sees her egg. Then we can be finished with the poachers once and for all.
All right.
If you're right about finding her here, how do we go about returning the egg?
Her nest will likely be in the heart of her den, which she will be keeping guard over. It might also be more charred than anywhere else, I imagine.
To keep it warm? Interesting.
Well then, let's find our dragon and return her egg.
Wonderful. If she sees us flying about, she might take it as a sign of aggression or food. We should stay on foot.
Okay.
Oh, and one more thing. Let's not agitate her. Goodness knows she's been through enough already. I'm ready when you are.
Revelio.
Alright, which... Ooh, there's something over here. Alright, which way? This way. That sounded like a
There she
dragon.
is, above us. She did make it home safely. Oh, good. It looks as if she wasn't collared like the other dragons.
I really hope she doesn't try to eat us. Or kill us. Or both. Always could use these. Ooh, and these. There she is. Oh my god. Shall we hide?
What I wouldn't give to be a Demogorgon right now. Poor thing must be worried sick, wondering what happened to her egg.
Oh, I feel bad for her. Okay. Hello, birdie.
For what it's worth, she doesn't seem to have spotted us yet.
Nope.
Let's hope it's...
Ooh, mongrels. Okay. We'll take them down quietly.
I wonder how many they brought to capture her. At least 10 usually.
Gotcha. Oh no. I didn't see there was another one. Alrighty. That went well. Oh, this is a huge camp. Huh.
How charming. They keep in touch with each other.
Okay, let's go. And there she is.
There she is again.
She's breathtaking.
Distance.
You'll say that. Sure. Okay, bye. Okay.
I see the bridge wasn't spared her wrath either. Good thing it's fixable. Fantastic.
Okay. Keep going.
I wonder how good her eyesight is.
Beg
Why?
your pardon?
I don't imagine the poachers fed her well. And from a distance, we probably look exactly like sheep to her. Hebrideans love sheep.
How lucky for us.
I don't want to look like a sheep. I don't want to be eaten. Keep going. I probably don't need to be invisible, but can't hurt.
Watch your step.
Whoa. Why is there this big, like, structure here?
Pity. She must have been starved.
Or just raring for a fight.
Ooh, a chest. Nice. A scarf. Okay, let's see. There's two of them. She ate both of these. Okay. Why is that on fire? Is she just here?
Quiet, what was that?
I don't know. Oh no. Hello, man.
Well, there's no turning back now.
I don't want to hurt you. Over where?
Wait here, I'll run. I'll draw your
Okay.
attention. Follow when it's safe.
1, 2, 3, run. Run, 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 run. 1, 2, 3, go. This way.
Revelio.
Good thinking, but she'd still be able to smell you.
Ah!
Still be able to smell you.
Well, that nearly killed me. Holy crap. Ugh.
Keep at it. We've just got to make it to the next. She isn't making it easy.
Yeah, that's for sure. Okay, 1, 2. Run! Boxes! Hurry! Go! Run! Run, run, run! 1, 2. Alright, now we just need to make it under. Okay. Okay.
What a warm welcome.
Definitely not.
If you ask me.
Ha 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 ha. Okay. Where the heck is she? I don't like this.
I don't suppose you'd listen to reason.
I'd normally try, but we're well past that.
1. One. Okay. And go to that wall. Very nice. What opening below her? I don't see it.
We can get to that. We can get to the nest.
Okay. Now how do we get there? Looks like there's water. Run! Run, run, run! Go, go, go! Go! Ah!
She's leaving! Quickly!
Okay,
Brilliant.
I'm going.
There's the
There
nest.
we go.
We're almost there.
This is cool. Okay. Run across the bridge that also looks
Why
broken.
is every bridge here broken?
Because she was mad about something, probably. Losing her egg, maybe. Run!
Now, if we just return her egg, we can hopefully make it out without too much fuss.
Uh-oh. We brought it back for you. No, Poppy, you're gonna fall. No, no, no. Oh my god, is she gonna get to pet it? Okay, she's leaving with the egg. Very cool.
That was brilliant. And did you see how clever? She left us perfectly unharmed.
Yeah.
Creatures are a lot cleverer than most people realize.
That's what Gran always says. The important thing is that we survived it. And we returned her egg. Thank you for doing this with me. Wouldn't blame you one bit if you wanted to head back to the castle and never think about dragons again.
Shall we head back? I'm ready if you are.
I am. After our dragon rescue at Haunt Owl Hall, I half expect to be ambushed by poachers any time I'm not in the castle.
Understandable. We did sabotage their fighting ring and steal the dragon egg from them.
True. True.
Yeah, I hate the way
So
they
why
look,
haven't
but
they
they're
come after
good
us?
skill, good
It's
stats.
not like them to let things lie. Unless
Unless what?
they haven't let things lie. Oh no, I can't believe I didn't see it. We need to leave. I need to send an owl.
Oh no, is that where her grandma is? Did they take her?
How could I have been so blind?
Poppy. Okay. It's like
Revelio.
ooh, a page. Yay. Honeydukes. Okay, so now
When I was a girl, how nice to see you, my young friend.
we need to go. Ooh, new stuff. Not any better, though. Okay, let's go do this one. Meet Sebastian. Nope. World map, catacomb. Whoa. Way out here. Okay.
Looks rather dark in there. Never stopped me before.
Hi, Sebastian. What are we doing here?
You're here. Good.
Sebastian, that relic you mentioned.
I believe one of Slytherin's students stumbled upon the relic during an assignment to study sarcophagi in this catacomb. From what I read in a report by the student, they weren't permitted to take it with them, so I must assume it's still here. As I mentioned earlier, this relic grants its holder the power to reverse dark magic curses. If it's in this catacomb, I have to find it. For Anne. I need to see her.
I'd be interested to know what else the student discovered.
Have a look. Unfortunately, there's no name on it, but I suspect if it was important enough for Slytherin to stash in his spellbook, it's worthy of further study.
I'm ready to explore the catacomb. Perhaps we can visit Anne when we've finished.
Perfect. By the way, Ominous has been asking about you. You didn't tell him what we were doing, did you?
I didn't, I promise.
Good.
Nope, I sure didn't.
Ominous would be livid if he knew what we were about to do.
I want to, because he's your best friend, and feel like he could talk some sense into you. That's it.
I'll be interested to compare what lies inside to what I've read about this catacomb.
Let's go.
I'm sure that foul smell is the scent of success. Try not to lose your nerve just yet.
Well, there's something in here. Oh, man. Spiders. Ah!
At least now we know we're not alone in here.
Yeah, ain't
Perhaps
that
was
right?
it. And the rest of the tomb, insect-free.
What is happening?
Spiders aren't insects.
Don't start.
Okay, I'm confused.
Opening all of these is tempting.
We're here for a reason. I'd say
Yes.
opening them all is justified.
Aha! Okay.
Guardian Leviosa. Guardian Leviosa. Lumos.
Lumos!
Leviosa. Revelio.
Okay, what's this?
Finding a chest in an inconspicuous loft. Brilliant.
Yeah? Well, looks like we go this way. Another spider. Alright, that wasn't too bad. Burn all these spider webs up out of here. They're awful. Okay. Nothing in there. Ooh, something. Money. Useful. A chest. Okay. There's two ways to go. Let's go this way.
Watch your step. I need to slip there.
Ah! Okay. Wait. There was another way to go. This way.
Revelio.
Well, how do I know which way to go? There's a couple ways to go. Stupid spiders, I hate you. Can I sneak up on spiders? Ah! Die, spider! Ugh, I hate
All
you
this for
guys.
us. It no longer feels like a tomb. I've read about catacombs that underwent expansion efforts and ran into problems. Often cave-ins.
And then were abandoned.
Exactly. We'll be fine, though.
Okay, so this way didn't give us anything. Anything in here? Ah. Ooh, nice. Okay. So this was just an extra way to go. Cool. Glad I went this way first. Let's go through the doors that we already opened. Which was... Which way? Crud, I don't know. This way. Oh, wait. This is where we just were. Okay, so the other way.
Revelio.
Oh no, we came from... Damn, wrong way. Ugh. Okay. So, this way. Big room with all the stuff in it. Okay.
Now this is the sort of great room I want to be buried in.
Surrounded by grandeur.
Grandeur and then some. Even an altar with a pile of bones. Lovely.
Bones outside the sarcophagus. Seems odd.
This is an interesting type of doorway. How do I open that?
Revelio.
Nope.
Revelio.
Huh. Nope, I don't know what that is. Some sort of a magic... Okay.
Revelio.
What else?
There's
Oh.
something here by the altar.
What did you find?
I don't know. I want to look in here really quick.
Revelio.
Did you hear that?
We're in a tomb. I assume eerie sounds come with the territory.
That's true. That's for sure.
Revelio.
Money! Okay. Talk to Sebastian.
Looks like part of a student's diary. It mentions plans to return for the relic and conjuring barricades using bones.
Of course. The student's summary referenced the space beyond the Great Room, which means this can't be a dead end. Let's divide and conquer. You work on sorting out the bone barricades. I'll look around and see what we missed. Hold on to that diary entry. There may be more to it.
It does mention something else. It says their next assignment was learning the Imperious Curse.
Really? Interesting. We need to focus on moving beyond this room. But let me think for a moment.
Alright.
Of course. I'll start to search for those barricades.
Brilliant.
I'm pretty sure I found
There's
it
more to
already.
this than even I imagined.
I'm pretty sure it's this.
Bones stacked oddly on either side of this archway.
Yeah.
Leave no stone unturned. Or, in this case, no bone.
Aha! Okay.
This archway's been barricaded. We can find a way through.
We've made
Wait.
it this far, but clearly
Am
we
I
have more
supposed
to
to
do.
make you come with me? Look. Oh, this is what you're talking about. Okay, well, we're gonna go this way, because I figured this out, so maybe it'll go in there. Oh, jeez. This is gnarly. I don't really like it in here. I'd like to leave.
I need to find a safe way across.
Ooh. It looks like I can't go down there. Do I light this on fire? Nope. Oh, I lit something on fire.
Perhaps moving piles of bones towards the center will help.
What? Bones? What are you talking about?
Lumos.
Can I climb up? No. No, I can't. Well, shit. Okay. Oh, okay, if I go over there, maybe I can hold that down.
Lumos.
There we go. That do anything? What am I supposed to do with this? Nope.
Lumos.
Oh, it made a bridge. Ew. I don't really know how it did that. Oh, there we go. I dropped it and it did it. There. Okay.
Rickety bone bridge complete.
Weird. Oh, we're in that room with the special door thing. Okay. Cool, cool, cool. Because there was all kinds of really cool stuff in here that I wanted. What's in here? Ooh.
Revelio.
Money. Okay. Very nice. Okay. That's it, though. There we go. Well, now what? Nope. Do I light them on fire? Nope. Do I need more bones?
Revelio.
Yes, I do. There we go. Is it gonna open yet? Nope, we need more. Come on, bones.
You've done it.
Gross.
I knew we'd get through. I felt it in my bones.
Ha ha ha.
Nice.
Good bone joke.
Before we trudge on further, I just realized something. The student's diary mentions the Imperious Curse. I wouldn't be surprised if we're going to need it here. It's an unforgivable, but useful when you're outnumbered. Places the victim completely under the caster's control. So, if you'd like to learn Imperio, I can teach you.
Shouldn't I know more about what the curse entails?
Remember the blasting curse? Same idea, except when it comes to unforgivable curses, your intention has to be clear. You have to mean it.
Great.
Why did you learn the Imperious Curse?
I taught myself. Don't tell Ominous that I've told you. It's not exactly something I can brag about, but it may come in handy. I think you ought to know it.
I'd like to learn
It's
it.
probably wise to know the spell.
I couldn't agree more. A spell that could save your life shouldn't be unforgivable. You have a lot at stake. You have an ability that evidently no one's seen for centuries.
I don't know that I'm going to
Focus your
use
wand's
it.
movement. It's not an easy spell to master.
Oh, wow. Okay. Okay.
Here we go. Something troubling ahead. Be on your guard.
Well, I don't know if I need it, but I learned it. Oh no, a spider! Mean spiders. Okay. Light all the spider webs on fire.
Revelio.
Ugh, so many spiders. Okay. It looks like I need to go through those doors. This, I don't think I can go through here. Ah. Nope. I can't go that way. Okay, well, let's go this way first. Oh, it's a matriarch. Oh my goodness. Ah! I should equip Defendo. It's a pretty useful spell. He really likes that spell.
Such a mess.
Yes, they.
Kick, isn't it?
But also kind of fun. Okay. Ooh, that goes somewhere. Ah, there's a chest back here.
This catacomb has suffered decay, just as the student's summary described.
I doubt anyone's been here in quite some time.
Ooh, a legendary item. Okay, worth it. Move, Sebastian. Okay, let's see what's over here. I think there's little baby spiders in there, but that's okay. Okay. Ooh, a potion. Wait. Was there more than one? Yes. Thank you. Okay, let's keep going. Why won't that... Oh, that won't burn. Alright, well, can't go that way. Gotta go this way. Through the double doors.
Another barricade. Considering how well you did on the last one, this should be a cinch.
How gracious of you.
Yeah.
I tried.
But I really... Okay. Okay, that's one. Oh, okay. One. Two.
That worked. Keep going.
Okay, this one opens with that one and that one. Okay, and this one. And the circular one.
This looks different than what we faced before. Now we're also dealing with rune symbols.
I figured it out already, Dodo Head. Okay, so we need the little stair one and the circle. This one and that one. Okay, and then...
You are head and shoulders above these bones.
Ha ha
Nicely
ha
done.
ha. In a circle... Oh, nothing behind that one. Alright, off we go.
Revelio.
I see why Slytherin's student was so entranced with this place.
It's very cool, but... Also, like I might... Oh, defeat the spiders! Oh man. Why does it have to be spiders? Ah! Evil spiders. Dead spider. Ah! Big mama. Big mama. Okay. Damn, that doesn't work on her. Ah! Okay. Why? Am I poisoned? Oh my god, I am poisoned. Jiminy Christmas. Okay. No, I don't want to bring her to me. Oh, there's two mamas. Okay, Ah! Oh my god. Lady, I already don't want to be here. Okay, where is that spell? Defendo. Okay. Let's... Ooh! I could do Bombarda. Okay, so let's put these in our wheelhouse. Okay. Oh, not Reparo. Okay. Bombarda. Come on now. Boom. Squashed. Okay. Cindo. Ah! Yes!
For a moment there, I thought that'd never end.
Big spiders. Very big spiders. Okay.
Revelio.
Now.
Confringo.
Fight the spider webs. Nice. Very nice.
Revelio.
Potions. Why, thank you.
Dead end. Lovely. All
Not a
that
dead
for
end.
nothing.
Hold on. Don't give up yet.
Yeah. Sebastian,
Revelio.
you give up too easily. You're supposed to be a Slytherin. It's a picture.
Sebastian, the relic. Look.
Could it be?
The note and rendition of the relic, it matches. This must be where the student left the relic.
I can't believe it. After all this, it lines up. We've really found it.
What do you
But
suppose is meant by the dark sacrifice required to realize the relic's potential?
I have no idea. But we're here for the relic.
I don't
The note
know.
advises to leave the relic alone.
I assure you, we were meant to find this. For Anne's sake, I'm taking it. Let's get to Feldcroft.
All right.
I must keep this relic secret, especially from my uncle.
Okay, Sebastian. There's a person here? Oh, it's ominous.
Ominous. The sounds we kept hearing. It was you.
You gave me no choice. I had to follow you. Sebastian, please, leave the relic alone. We can find another way to help Anne.
I'm sorry, Ominous, but I'm taking it.
No, you're not. If you won't put it back, then I will.
Are they gonna
Hold on,
fight?
both of you. Sebastian, please, take a step back.
Fine. But Ominous knows. I won't step back from a fight.
Can't believe this.
How much did you hear?
Everything. I was glad to hear you tell Sebastian to leave the relic.
Yeah, I
We
didn't
need
want him
to
to
stand
take it.
together. Convince Sebastian this is wrong.
And if nothing will change his mind?
Something has to. I need your help.
Yeah, I don't think we should take it.
You're right. This seems far riskier than Sebastian realizes.
Good. We're agreed. We don't allow him to leave here with the relic.
I do think we should talk to him, but I fear we won't stop him from taking the relic.
What are you suggesting?
I'm suggesting we negotiate. We allow Sebastian to leave with the relic under one condition. After this, no more.
I feel that's what we agreed to in the scriptorium. I'm being taken for a fool.
You're not, Ominous. This may be the only way to keep your friendship intact. Let's trust him to know what's best.
Fine. If I trust him on this, I'm trusting you too. The dark arts seem harmless until it's too late. Go then. Leave with the relic. I'll not say a word more.
All right.
I hope I don't regret this.
Thanks, ominous.
Sebastian, we're ready.
What is it? I haven't changed my mind.
Ominous has. Let's go.
What? Ominous?
I'll explain on the way. Come on.
Oh, this is not the way to get out. Went the wrong way.
Well, what happened back there?
Ominous and I found a compromise.
Ominous simply needs a moment with you and he'll change his mind. Is that it?
I told him we ought to give you this chance, that the relic is too important to ignore.
There has to be more to it than that. Tell me.
We agreed on what was needed, Sebastian. You have my word.
I think I'm going the right way. I feel like this is the way out. Oh, oops. Did I just go in a big circle? Ugh, yes. I did. Okay, then I don't know where to go. Where did we come from? Ah, this way. Okay, and then this way. There we go. Out we go.
As we were leaving, Ominous wouldn't even acknowledge me. That's not like him.
He was troubled, Sebastian. Even though we agreed to it all, it's been a lot to take in.
I thought he understood. He knew we couldn't give up. All of this is too important. For Anne.
You have to run all the way back to Feldcroft? Boo. I mean, I guess we could teleport, but whatever.
When we get to Feldcroft, I'd rather Anne not know what had to be done to get this relic. She thinks like Ominous, but it only upset her.
I just hope it works, and I hope it helps. If it doesn't, though, you...
This isn't good.
What is it?
Smoke! Over there, by the hamlet.
Yeah.
Feldcroft's in trouble. They're under attack.
Let's hurry.
Hey! Ah! I blocked, okay? I blocked, you bastards.
You'll not win here. We've got them. They'll retreat. We'll make them.
Why don't you come up here and fight me?
Come on, I'm blocking. We get them all? Oh, is she helping? No, 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 no. Oh no. Nice. He made him stab himself? Itself? Jesus.
Boy! What have you done?
Saved my sister.
With an unforgivable curse. From that damned book, no doubt. Your father would be ashamed. You've gone too far, Sebastian. Stay away from her. From all of us.
Oh no.
What did my uncle expect me to do? The Imperious curse saved Anne's life. That goblin was going to kill her.
What if you used a different
There was
spell?
little time to react, but it was an unforgivable curse.
I acted in the moment. That's all. I shall make my uncle see reason. He cannot banish me from my own home. From my sister.
It might be best to let him calm down a while. May I speak to him? Perhaps I can help to ease the tension a bit.
You may be right. Very well. Probably best if I get away from here for a while. I'll head back to Hogwarts.
Okay. Anything else to pick up? Yes. Okay. Ooh. We got some stuff to sell. Ooh. 20, 56. Okay. Yay, regular looking glasses again. Okay. Ooh, new hat. Might be very good. Okay. New robe. Ooh, 62. Yes, please. Ooh, that's pretty. Oh, I think it matches my hat, sorta. Okay. Sorta. Okay. Wow. Let's sell some stuff. Can I sell stuff to this person? Oh, they're not here. Darn.
What was he thinking?
Pardon me, Mr. Sallow.
What Sebastian did was inexcusable. You cannot possibly be about to defend him.
He saved his sister.
Sebastian and I have encountered Ranrock's loyalists before. That goblin would have killed Anne.
This family does not resort to using dark magic even against our enemies. What Sebastian did cannot be undone. That you are defending Sebastian's behavior at all tells me everything I need to know. You are as guilty as he is. Sebastian is to come nowhere near Feldcroft, nowhere near Anne. Unforgivable curses are so named for a reason. If I hear that either of you continues down this path, if either of you uses dark magic, I will notify the headmaster immediately.
Ouch.
Why, Sebastian?
Sounds like I chose the wrong choice. Aw. They're full again? Okay, now. Let's see what we got. Okay. So now we have a new quest. Okay. We can go do this. Go talk to Poppy. Where is she? Is she back at Hogwarts? She is. Okay, well, I want to go to Hogsmeade really quick and sell stuff. Then we will go.
Doesn't get any more cozy than Hogsmeade.
Okay, let's go sell our excess gear for some money.
Hello there. In the market for potions, are we?
Oh, I have a lot of money. Wow, 4,000? Maybe I could go buy the stuff from the Spellcraft place. So much money. Okay. I don't need any of this stuff.
I hope to see you again. Farewell for now.
Okay, let's go to Tomes and Scrolls, I believe it is. I bought all the seeds. What is this? I bought all the plants. Beast shop I don't need. Clothing place. What's this? All the vendors, yeah. Tomes and Scrolls is where I want to go. Oh, sorry.
Take your time looking about. Plenty
Let's
of
see,
wonderful
what
books
do you
to
have?
stoke a curious mind like yours.
A chopping station. A dung composter. Create fertilizer. But I want a hopping pot. Ooh. Okay, I want this.
Nothing like finding just the right thing, is there?
Material refiner to make moonstone. Medium pot, small pot. I did want the 2 large pots.
Nothing like finding just the right
Dang.
thing, is there?
Okay, we'll go with that.
Let me know if there's anything else I can do to help.
Okay, so now I want to go to Hogwarts. Go back to my room of requirement. Okay, we've got a lot to do here. Okay. No, we don't need to brew any potions right now. Ooh, we got a new hat. Is it better? Oh, it's better. Very nice. It looks the same. It is the same, it's just the next level up. Very cool. Okay. Okay, so now we need to check on our animals. Oh, they're eating. Aww. Okay, bye. You guys are all happy. See you guys later. Oh, I wonder if I have a baby hippogriff yet. Do I? Oh my god, I do. Where is it? I want to see it. Where are you, baby hippogriff? Here it is. It's so cute. Ah, sorry, no, come back. I'm sorry, Highwing, come back. Oh, no. So stupid. Okay, I need to pet the baby Thestral. Which, there you are. Hee. And then... Is everybody happy now? Yes. Okay. Goodbye, friends. Go check on our toad. Hi. Go eat some food, dude. Very nice. Okay. Now, let's make some of the new things that we just bought. I wonder if I can combine those tables. Okay. Decoration. Oh, I got some banners. Oh, cool. I could put a banner. Wait, what are these? A clock. Oh. Statue? Okay. Large potting tables. Okay. Oh, it looks so cool. Okay, so wait. I am going to take these down. Empty it. Empty it. Okay. I need this one. Okay, and then I need this one so that I can move this one. For now, we'll put it there. Okay, and we'll get rid of the lamp. Okay, now. Now we're going to put that table with the two large pots. This one. There we go. Okay. Now, will this one fit back over here? Come on! It should fit right there. There we go. Okay, so the tentacula was here. Oh. And our Chinese chomping cabbage was here. There. Very nice. Okay, it looks beautiful. And then, what was the other thing I got? Oh, the composter. Okay. Periodically produce fertilizer that can be used. Okay. This one. Where shall we put it? Oh,
You should be proud of all
it's
the potions
very
you brewed.
big. It's very big. Can I make it smaller? Sure. Okay. There we go. Sure, that works. Here we go. Ah, no. Yeah. Okay. Off we go find Poppy. I bet her grandma's in trouble. I hope I'm wrong, but it feels like that's what they would do. Okay. Let's go talk to her. Ah! Oh, that was dumb. Okay, just walk the path. Ooh, moonstone. Okay, this way. I need that. Lacewing flies.
good, you're safe.
Hi. What happened?
There you are. You were in such a state when you left.
The poachers got to my gran.
Yep.
Someone recognized me in Horntail Hall and they got to her.
What do you mean? Is she all right?
She's fine, thank goodness. But they were at her house, our house. They assumed I'd sent the egg there. She said they took the whole place apart looking for it, screaming that we'd cost them everything.
Oh, well.
I'm sorry, Poppy. I'm glad she's all right. I don't think either one of us could have anticipated that.
I should have known. I underestimated the poachers. And now another creature's in danger.
What do you mean?
The poachers refused to leave empty-handed, so they took valuable journals that Gran had discovered when she was researching rare creatures.
Oh no.
One of them contained theories about a secret hiding place of the Snidget, long thought to be extinct.
Oh.
Where exactly are these Snidgets allegedly hidden?
Gran says the journals were a bit cryptic, which is good. Perhaps the poachers won't be clever enough to find the birds. From what she recalls, the journals only noted that the key to finding them lay in the moonlight.
No.
Gran thinks it can be narrowed down to a handful of locations.
No. Hush. No.
Exactly what kind of creature is a Snidget?
It's a small bird with golden feathers. It's incredible. It has rotational wings that allow it to dart quickly in any direction.
Hush.
In fact, the golden snitch exhibit is based on the Snidget.
No.
The backplay was actually used in the sport hundreds of years ago.
So why do they
Why
want
would
them?
Snidgets be valuable to poachers?
They could make more money with Snidgets than they ever would have fighting dragons. The golden Snidget's feathers and eyes are incredibly valuable. That's why they're believed to be extinct. They were hunted out of existence by wizard kind. If the poachers found some now, I can't bear to think about the horrific way they'd be bred and killed for profit.
I take it you aren't going to let the poachers anywhere near the Snidgets.
Gran wants me to stay out of it, but I know she's devastated that poachers might go after the Snidgets, if they still exist. We had the element of surprise on our side when we saved that dragon, but the poachers will be watching for us now.
We need allies. Others who hate the poachers enough to help us, who value creatures as much
Merlin's beard! You're a genius! The centaurs! They'd want the Snidgets protected at all costs.
Cool, we get to go talk to centaurs? We'll see if they'll help us.
Sounds as if we need to go and talk to the centaurs.
We'll need to be careful in how we approach them. Tensions with them are high. Still, I think they may be our only hope. Let me think on it. I'll let you know as soon as I have a plan.
All right. That'll be fun. Okay, let's go now talk to Sebastian.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Acceptable. In transfiguration, no child of mine should receive less than outstanding.
A howler.
Did you speak with my uncle?
I wish I had better news about your uncle and Anne.
Well, what did he say?
I'm
Says we're in
afraid he
trouble.
wants you nowhere near Feldcroft. nor Anne.
I had to stop that goblin from killing my sister. He had no right to banish me from my own twin. If he thinks banishing me means I'm going to give up on Anne, he's sorely mistaken.
He also said he cannot excuse the use of dark magic in any form, and that if he hears of either of us using it, he'll go straight to Professor Black.
Huh? That relic, dark magic or not, is the key to saving Anne. To reverse that curse. I will not lose Anne for good. I should send the crest to Anne. She'll know that we need to meet.
I'm afraid I don't follow.
Nothing, just a thought. Now I'm more determined than ever to learn what power that relic has.
What crest?
What did you mean you'd send Anne a crest so that she'd know to meet you?
We just lost our parents, and we were packing up to go and live with Solomon. We couldn't take everything. She was carefully organizing her prized possessions, a box of artifacts she'd collected to do with our family. Jewelry, cards, old photographs. She got to her favorite, a handmade crest, and without a second thought, she handed it to me. This will keep you safe, she said. It holds no enchantment, but I've kept it with me since. That's how I can reach Anne. I'll get the crest to her with plans to meet.
Be careful, Sebastian. Your uncle could intercept it. We'll be expelled.
Even if Ominous is upset with us, he has no love lost for his family. He'd use their connections to the headmaster if we needed his help.
I shall wait to hear from you then.
Thank you. I very much appreciate you standing by me through all of this. I'll send you an hour when I have news.
Okay. Let's go talk to Aminet.
What are you up to now?
Can't catch bees!
Hello there.
Hello, Amit. Do I recall you saying that you speak gobbledygook?
I did. I do. Speak it. Is this to do with the goblin I saw you with in Hogsmeade?
It is. His name is Lodgok. We could use your help with something. He's waiting for me near a goblin mine. Would you be willing to help?
Of course. How exciting. Well, might this be dangerous?
I think he simply wants to show me something that involves gobbledygook. If it helps, he's a friend of Sirona's.
Good to hear. Good to hear. If Sirona trusts him, then I feel much better.
Have you ever spoken directly to a goblin?
Unbelievably, no. I'm so looking forward to it. Actually conversing in gobbledygook with a native speaker. Cannot wait to confirm subtle bits of pronunciation and tone that may have eluded me, being self-taught and all.
You said you know gobbledygook, but how well?
I've been reading it for as long as I've been reading English. My parents have an extensive library. Once I grew bored with the classics, I devoured goblin writings. I'd tell you some titles, but you wouldn't understand them.
All right, let's go.
Lodgok is waiting. Shall we go?
Of course. I just want to check the pronunciation of a couple of key terms first. So I will meet you there.
Revelio.
Alright. Can I teleport there?
It's like a place right out of a storybook. Revelio. Revelio.
Not enough reflection on the path.
Here. Oh.
Revelio. Revelio.
Ooh. Okay, there's a Merlin challenge here. Which, okay, I could do this one, I think. The ball just needs to get here.
Lumos. Seems a pleasant enough little place.
Why can't I do this? Do I not have Mallow Sweet? I do. Weird.
Gryffindor was the greatest duelist in history.
Leviosa. Wingardium Leviosa.
Whatever. I guess that's not it.
Not enough reflection on the path.
Oh.
What's the high wing? High wing, go!
Cool. That was cool. Hey,
A friend
dude.
who speaks gobbledygook is meeting us. Before he arrives, perhaps you could tell me why we're here.
Of course. Unfortunately, presenting Ranrock with the Helmet of Urtkot did not have the effect I'd hoped.
Because he knew the details surrounding its plunder, he presumed I'd had help from a witch or wizard in retrieving it.
Oh, man.
How else did he expect Goblinkind to get the helmet back? Seems he has no interest in making amends with you.
I'm afraid we do not have the luxury of rational expectation when it comes to Ranrock. Damn Bragbor and his blasted journals.
Bragbor?
An ancestor of Ranrock's, renowned metal worker. If we are to work together, I suppose I must tell you more. Not long ago, Ranrock sent me to collect a recently unearthed set of Bragbor's journals. They described repositories that Bragbor had been commissioned to build for a group of witches and wizards.
No.
What do you mean, repositories?
Large, magically fortified receptacles crafted from goblin metal. Ranrock recruited others to help me locate the repositories. We were to search anywhere that was connected to 5 names mentioned in the journals. Rackham, Fitzgerald, Bakar, Morganach, and Rookwood.
Rookwood Castle.
That is where we began our search.
Why does Ranrock care so much about these repositories?
He cares about what they contain. For centuries, wizards have refused to share their magical knowledge with goblins. Your kind will not even let us carry wands. Thus, many goblins, myself included, have spent our lives mistrusting wizard kind. Ranrock was convinced that the repositories contained a magical power that wizards wanted to keep for themselves. He is determined to take it for goblin kind. But
Here comes my friend Amit. Probably best to continue our conversation later.
Greetings, Lord Cock. It is an honor, sir.
You speak gobbledygook.
Oh, Bacalio.
Enough. Please do not tell me that was meant to be gobbledygook.
Yes. Perhaps my pronunciation was a bit off. I imagine certain dialects differ.
Pronunciation is not the issue. I barely recognize that as language. I trust you can read gobbledygook better than you can speak it.
I can, Sir Lodgok.
Just Lodgok. Thankfully, we only need someone who can decipher written plans, since I cannot join you in the mine.
What written plans? And why can't you come with us?
We need some idea of what Ranrock knows or is plotting. I suspect a careless loyalist may have left plans behind. And I'm unable to join you because I cannot risk anyone reporting my presence to Ranrock. All you need to do is not be seen. Either by the eye above the enchanted door or a loitering loyalist.
Enchanted door.
What else should we know about the enchanted door?
The door will not open while the eye can see you. You and your friend must be invisible to it to gain access. From what I know of wizard magic, that shouldn't be too difficult to achieve.
All right.
Amit and I can do this.
I will await your return.
I shall see you soon.
Here we go. Okay. Ooh.
Where are the two of you headed? No, don't tell me. I shall see you there.
Moonstone.
The door is looking at us.
Oh. That eye.
I'll be quiet.
Okay. Weird.
Books so rarely prepare one for reality. A real goblin mine. It's even grander than I had expected.
Okay, well, we need to make sure we're not seen.
Right. I cannot believe I met a goblin.
Let's just learn what we can and get out.
Look at this lift. Impressive workmanship for so simple a device.
Impressive workmanship aside, it's the only way forward.
We're inside a real goblin mine.
Oh, Amit. You are much too excited. Ooh, okay, not that way. Oh, yay. Okay, now we go this way.
I've read about mines like this, but seeing one is something else altogether.
Uh-oh.
We need to be careful. As I'm sure you know, not all goblins are as friendly as Gog, to say the least.
Velia.
There's a couple. So we need not be seen. There are 3 of them.
Nothing over here. Matter of time till Ranrock sets things right. I won't rest. Dead. Let's get just you wait.
That was a little more than I'm used to.
I'll get us through here safely, Amit. You have my word.
Sorry, dude. Okay, door. Now, but what's up these stairs?
By a door.
Oh, not stairs. Okay. Ooh. How do I get up there? I desperately want whatever is in that chest.
We're being watched by a door.
I don't know how to get up there.
I feel like a character from one of the adventure books I read during the summer holidays.
Let's take a look around, Amit. See if we can find any plans.
Bound to be plans around here somewhere.
Avelia.
A schematic. They're building something. I can't quite make it out. Curious. Let me know if you see any more plans or schematics. We can't return to Lodgok empty-headed.
Where does this go?
If I'm translating this correctly, and I think that I am, they're building something rather large. But what? I will get to the bottom of what they've been building down here.
Nothing.
Another schematic. What are they going to build? This mine is too small for whatever it is. There must be more notes around here. What could they be building? Oh, this moving is too much.
Stay close. I've handled much worse.
Don't worry, Amit.
This place is more complex than I had expected.
Don't you worry, Amit. I will get us out of here. Let's see. Alright, what else? These are kind of crazy tunnels. Very confusing. So, is there a door over here I'm not seeing? Oh. Ooh, moonstone. Okay. Oh, there's a lot of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of them. Okay.
Oh, this day's gone on too long.
Nice. You guys don't see anything.
What am I doing here? This comes no. Somebody there? Hello?
That's it. We got them all. Alright. It's cool how they get their tools to do work for them. Another big door. That didn't do anything. Ah. Oh, a lift. Cool. Ooh, a chest. And more.
This is not
Ah!
good. They're building enormous drills, bigger than this mine could contain.
Uh-oh.
Let's get out of here and tell Lodgok what we found.
Let's go.
I need a moment to catch my breath. This was more than I bargained for.
I'm so sorry,
I'm glad you came
Amit.
with me, Amit. Now that we know what they're up to, we can get out of here.
I didn't want to get you into anything bad, but I needed your help.
We're almost out of here, Amit. Look, the lift.
A welcome sight indeed.
Out we go. Hooray.
Can we please talk about what...
That wasn't so bad, was it?
It was. It really was. I'm afraid I've had enough adventure for one day. For a lifetime, perhaps.
Thank you, Amit. I couldn't have done it without you. Now, if you don't mind, I'd like to have a word with Lord Cock.
Understood? I'll leave you to it. Your goblin secrets are safe with me, but I get to write the book about this escapade someday.
Deal.
Without further ado, adieu.
They're building enormous drills. We found their plans. Ranrock must be searching for the repositories.
I fear you are correct. Other than Rookwood Castle, however, I do not know where else he plans to search.
I've been wondering about something else you said before we entered the mine.
Yes?
If you share Ranrock's views, then why are you helping me?
I expected Rookwood Castle to be deserted when I arrived to begin my search. So was surprised to find a witch there who had set up a sort of improvised research site. She was studying something so intently that she almost didn't notice me. When she looked up, I thought she would react with fear or disdain. But instead she did something that I will never forget. Without a moment's hesitation, she smiled and asked me to sit with her. She told me that she was a researcher and showed me a small, oddly shaped container with a strange symbol on it. She was certain it was made of goblin metal, but was unable to open it. She wanted to work together.
Oh, I wonder if that's... Yeah, the wife that
Yes.
died.
But how did you...
Professor Fig's wife. He told me of her research, and I know of the container.
The reverence with which she talked of goblins and their intelligence and skill, it caught me entirely off guard. I'd never been treated with such respect by a witch or wizard. So, to my surprise, I let her study the container if she would allow me to search the castle on my own. We parted ways, with her promising to share what she'd learned. More of Ranrock's recruits arrived, and we began to dig, eventually locating the first repository. Ranrock was thrilled with our discovery, but furious when I told him about Miriam. Berated me for trusting a witch, and I heard she had been killed.
You think Ranrock murdered her?
I don't want to believe it, but
Oh.
I don't know. After that, something shifted in me. I had seen how the power from the repositories was transforming Ranrock, transforming all of them. I could no longer remain a part of it.
Thank you, Lord Gog, for telling me this.
I tell you all of this so that you understand what is at stake. Ranrock never found all of Bragbor's journals, but the ones he did find suggest that Bragbor at some point built a repository far greater in size than the one beneath Rookwood Castle. What you've discovered here today worries me deeply. If Ranrock learns of the location of that repository, I fear we shall be destined for a great war. I will find out what Ranrock knows. Watch for my owl.
Very cool. I like pajamas. Okay. Now. Okay. This is going to be the next one. But I'm going to take a quick little break. Okay, we're back. Off we go to talk to Sebastian. Oh. Is he in Feldcraft? Oh, no, I don't know where that is.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Wonder who lives here.
The then Bard thought dark magic was the answer. I reckon Rookwood's played a hand in his disappearance.
This could prove dangerous if I'm not careful.
Ooh, can we open this? Yes. What's in here?
Revelio.
Ooh. Candy.
Upper Horsfield has been terrorized by Ranrock's loyalists. It's not right.
Ooh, what kind of beast is up ahead? They're on the map. What is that? Well, it doesn't say. What is it? Let's go find out. Oh, is this toads? Meh, I already have a toad. I don't want another one. Ooh, moonstone. Always need that. It's not here. Hi.
I thought my owl might pique your interest.
I didn't get one, did I? Yeah, I didn't get one.
I came as soon as I could.
I'd been so preoccupied by all that happened with Ominous in the catacomb, not to mention my uncle's reaction, that I'd almost forgotten what it was that struck me about that triptych. This is the view painted on the canvas that was left on it.
That's incredible. You know this area well.
And while I was waiting for you, I scouted around and discovered an abandoned mine nearby, surrounded by Ranrock's loyalists.
Do you think there's a connection to the triptych?
I've no idea, but perhaps they're searching it, the way they did Rookwood Castle and Isidora's Manor. How do we want to handle this?
We need to see what they're doing, but let's not draw their attention.
Very well.
And I still have that rune symbol we found on the triptych. If there is a connection, I suspect we'll see that symbol again.
After you.
We must remain unseen.
Whoa, this is a
There
big
they are,
camp.
up ahead.
I'll let you lead.
Yeah, you will.
Wizard kind will submit. No one enters this mine. Kill anyone who tries.
Ranrock's loyalists are out for blood.
Yeah, they are.
What's that? Who's there?
No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Uh-oh.
Be used for better things than this so-called patrol.
Velia.
2, 3.
Was that your bet? Easily done.
Oh, come on.
Who do you think you are?
Ah!
All of Ranrock's loyalists deserve the same fate. Nice work.
Okay, dude, chill. I get it. You like the unfavorable curses. You like taking down people. I only do it when it's absolutely necessary. Okay. Invisible again.
This is going well.
We make a good team.
We do at that.
Once again, we could fight our way through, or be discreet.
You know which one I'd choose?
Yeah, I do. You would choose to fight.
Perhaps we can find an alternate route up ahead.
Sneaking around has its appeal.
Oh man, there's a lot of them. I'm getting so much money.
I'll take them all. Run the other way when they see me, humans do. Every time.
What'd you do, dude? Did you just like fart?
Afraid to fight. Oh, wait a moment. One less human to cover up wide. Back this way. This is funny. I'll cut you from you up and bone in the ear.
That's a relative term.
It is. And that was relatively fun.
Revelio.
I'm glad you had fun. but I try to go as quiet as I can and then just take them out once they see me. Let's see, there's something here. Yep. Money over here. Alright, now. Looks like...
I should tell you. Rumor is this mine was closed long ago due to an infestation of spiders.
How nice.
Always with the spiders.
That's the spirit.
Always the spiders. They're so annoying. Oh, we could have gone this way, huh? I bet. And then we could have avoided the fight. Oops. Maybe I don't mind the fight that much. Overlook mine. Here we go.
I'm quieter than a jobberknoll.
Hey, we got a
For
couple
better or for
people.
worse, we're in.
Let's take these guys out nice and quiet together.
This
Oh
mine
man.
looks like a tomb.
It was closed after accidents were reported. Now I see why.
I have too much stuff? Ugh. Alright, let's get rid of the green ones. Okay, goodbye. There. That mallow sweet? How nice. Okay. Looks like... Okay, useful. Then we're gonna go this way. Jump.
I don't see any goblins in these webs.
No.
Too disgusting for even a spider to prey on.
Oh man, is this another big spider? Oh dear.
What was that? An intruder! Why have you not run away? Take and die, do you? I'll get you for that!
Nice.
How many Runbox loyalists are in here?
I don't know.
Too many. They definitely
All of
think
them.
there's something here they want.
That ledge is awfully high. Any ideas?
Yeah, I do. Watch this, my dear friend Sebastian.
It's no wonder spiders give people goosebumps.
Could be the hairy legs, or the soulless eyes, or the venomous fangs, or any number of endearing qualities, really.
Yeah, they're awful, dude.
Smashing.
Should have thought to conjure stairs.
We've already been seen, is the problem. We're not doing a great job of not being seen. Yep, that seemed like a place for a chest. Damn. Bah. Too much stuff.
That bridge has seen better days.
Yep, we'll fix it. Don't worry. Hello. That is a very large spider. Can I sneak up on you? Petrificus totalis? Yes!
We've rid the world of another spider. I shall sleep better tonight.
Yeah, me too. I really didn't want to fight that thing. Ooh, potion. Thank you. I mean, I have 20, but I could take more.
We're making quick work of them.
Professor Hecat would be proud.
She would at that. Ranrock's loyalists all but declared war.
Oh, if I go this way, am I gonna have to fight? Oh god! Ah! What is that? Extreme danger.
Lumos.
The Devil's Snare?
Revelio. Lumos.
Lumos.
Confringo. Levioso.
Yaha! Big beautiful chest. Something special, but I don't have room for. Okay, get rid of that. Oh, okay. Now we need to open the box.
Revelio.
Why can't I open it? Come on. I think I got it because it doesn't. Ooh. Another chest in here. Yaha. Okay. Back the way we were going.
Lumos.
Okay.
Silent as a grave.
Sebastian, nothing you do is silent. Now there's more spiders. Ah! Goodbye. Okay, let's see. Do I have better stuff? Okay, face wear. Ooh, 57. 64. Ooh, these are way better. Okay. Put those on. What we got here? 65. But it's ugly. And it doesn't have a trait, so I don't want to use it. Okay. Special item. What do we got? Okay. Alright, let's keep going. In the spider-infested cave.
Velia.
We've still not seen a single rune symbol.
I
Nope.
think we're going to be a bit distracted from runes for a moment.
An unwelcome distraction at that.
We have another fight on our hands.
Oh.
Why am I not surprised?
Yeah.
You should know better than that by now.
Somebody there? Aha! There you are!
Missed me.
Oh, come on, I dodged.
Let's get this over with. Rather unwise coming back this way.
Ha!
I should have been so dead.
We're not finished yet.
Oh, Mama Spider. Goodbye.
If only one
Ah! 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 Oh, evil. Evil spider. Ah, no, no! Ah! Big Mama Spider, where are you? Oh, I'm poisoned?
I'll kill you when I get down from here! Put me on the ground now!
Come here.
It's very cool.
He certainly cleared the room.
You're not a bad chap, for a Slytherin.
Gryffindors don't have a monopoly on bravery, you know. A rune symbol above the cabin door.
Ranrock's loyalists never knew to look for it.
Oh, there's too much.
Surprised to find a couple more rooms.
There we go. 1, 2, 3. Did that not work?
Wasn't expecting that.
There we go.
Revelio.
What do you have there?
A journal entry by Isadora.
Hopefully it will help us
Sebastian,
unravel more
I
of
think
this
I found
mystery.
something. A canvas piece.
Brilliant. Our efforts weren't in vain after all. Still, something about this place feels odd.
Oh. Where'd you go, dude?
If the triptych led us here to find this bit of canvas, we can probably assume that Isadora Morganach was here.
She seems to have been everywhere.
But if she was using the Undercroft and the cellar beneath her manor in Feldcroft, why would she create this space?
And why hide it behind cryptic rune symbols and ancient magic that no one but you could see?
Isadora and Percival Rackham, another of the keepers, could see traces of ancient magic too.
Rackham? I haven't heard his name before.
His are some of the memories I've seen. I don't think he and Isadora saw eye to eye on how this magic should be used.
This is all rather baffling. Let's take the canvas back to the triptych. Perhaps the answers are there.
Okay.
This place is odd, to be sure, but I'm fascinated by it. Now, for the trek back out of here and to Hogwarts. And now for the moment of truth.
It has to fit. Please tell me you recognize the location in this bit of canvas.
The good news is I do, in fact.
And the bad news?
We're in for more trouble.
Where is it?
I know that coast. Ranrock has taken over a huge mine in the surrounding area. Marrenweem has suffered for it. It's as bad as Feldcroft's become. Should we head there now?
We should wait.
Why?
All this time, we've been a step behind Ranrock. I may know someone who could help us get ahead.
Who is that?
Someone who knows Ranrock personally. They asked me not to mention their name to anyone.
A goblin? Tell me I'm wrong. You know, goblins cursed my sister to shut her up. Said she should be seen and not heard.
I do, but not all goblins.
Not all goblins what? Have you forgotten Feldcroft? Have you forgotten the mine we just went through?
No, Sebastian, I haven't. You're not listening to me.
Why would I listen to someone so ignorant?
Perhaps your uncle was right about you. You don't know when to stop.
Oh, I do know when to stop. Unbelievable.
Now you don't want to help me because I have a goblin friend? Whatever, dude. Okay, I need to go sell stuff in Hogsmeade. I have too much stuff. Well, maybe we could go... Yeah, let's just go sell stuff.
I have to complete the next trial as soon as I can.
Come on in.
Healing potions are a speciality here, should you need any.
Alrighty.
I hope to see you again. Farewell for now.
Okay. Ooh. Ooh, I have a talent point. What shall we do with it? Oh, I always forget to use my potions. Okay. Cool. I haven't used any of my potions that I made. And I still have a bunch of Wiggenweld.
You should be proud of all the potions you've brewed.
So funny. Okay, Alright, I actually think I am going to save and go make dinner. Alright, so I will be ending the stream
Sometimes it seems
here.
all roads lead to Hogsmeade.
Thanks for watching.